UK has been appointed the British Consul General, covering Alberta, Saskatchewan, and Manitoba. Big job, and for the first time, we do have representation from the UK right here in town. So big job ahead of you. Thanks so much for coming in this morning. Appreciate it.
Pleasure to be here.
First, let's talk about what you do, what you will be doing while you're here in Calgary.
Absolutely. Well, we looked at our global footprints around the world, and we looked at the countries and the areas where we wanted to really enhance our presence. And we looked at China and India and Brazil, but we also looked at Alberta very much so. This is a very dynamic province. It's going places. It's in many ways the economic engine of Canada, and we want to be an increasing part of that in this town.
And so, what does that mean in terms of what you do day to day to sort of increase the visibility and I guess the connection between the two parts of the world?
Sure. Well, I've only been here for 3 or 4 weeks now, so it's all about getting to know people and getting to know institutions. I've been very fortunate to have 3 meetings already with Premier Redford. I've met with Mayor Nenshi, a number of Albertan government ministers, big business, British businesses who are here in Alberta, and of course Canadian investors who are in the UK. So it's really about growing those trade and investment links to Alberta's prosperity and for the UK economy's prosperity as well.
You've come at a great time on a few different levels. One, because you haven't been here long enough to experience a winter, and the other, and coming from the Middle East, that will be a bit of a shock.
That's right.
The other thing is you got to catch Stampede.
I did.
Talk about your experiences and your sort of first impressions of Calgary.
Well, people said to me that Stampede really takes over the town, and I didn't really believe them, but blimey, I did when I was here, and it's quite an interesting sort of concept to have 2 or 3 breakfasts before 10 a.m.
Right.
for 2 whole weeks.
Yeah.
But I was very fortunate to be white-hatted by Mayor Nenshi. I went to the Stampede ground several times with my family and to go to various sorts of networking events, and it was a fantastic experience and one that I can't wait to do again next year.
We got to talk, of course, about what's happening in your home country. A lot of excitement. You were there last week. Just talk about what's happening right now in the UK, especially in London.
Well, the excitement and the anticipation has been building for a number of weeks now. The Olympic torch relay has gone around the whole of the United Kingdom. Over 13 million people have witnessed that in person. We're ready. The stadiums are ready. They were built on time, within budget, and it's going to be quite a legacy for Britain in terms of the stadium that we've built and for the City of London.
Have you seen that connection here? Because that's certainly, we talk about that a lot with the 80 Olympics. We have a lot of infrastructure that was built because of that. Have you looked at that and seen some comparisons?
I have, absolutely. And you can see that the facilities here in Calgary are still very much in use. So, you know, we've got a lot in common, London and Calgary, on Olympic business, and I'm really pleased that later today I'll be raising the Union Jack flag with Mayor Nenshi over City Hall at 10:30 this morning.
Very exciting stuff. So talk about what's next for you then. I mean, you're getting your feet wet, obviously, and getting to know the big players. What will be the months to come? What will they hold for you?
Absolutely. Well, I think in Alberta it's a continuation of what I've been doing in the last 2 or 3 weeks. I need to go to Saskatchewan as well to meet with Brad Wall, and I need to go to Manitoba as well. So there's a lot on, and the only problem that I have is fitting it all into the day. But you must be looking forward to the Olympics too, because you get 2 weeks off, I understand.
2 weeks off, so I will do intermittent. I'll watch the Olympics and then maybe do some fishing.
Well, I'll come fishing with you.
Yeah, we're going to go fly fishing, Tony and I, because I found out that he's a fly fisher, so we'll do that for sure. Listen, thanks so much for coming in. Very much appreciate your time, and
Pleasure.
We'll be watching your home country in earnest for the next 2 weeks.
Great, thanks.
Okay, Tony Kay, UK Consul General. It is 7 o'clock. You're watching CTV Morning Live.